Hey, good Thursday morning. I've got November the 13th, 2025. I've been doing YouTube channel now 15 years. Over 2,290 videos. Most of the videos are on baseball, talking baseball. What I've been doing lately is looking at baseball players from the past. So I went to Baseball Reference, focusing on career batting average leaders. So I started with Ty Cobb's 366, looked at all his box scores. Amazing. He had 64 black marks. What do I mean? 64 times he led the league in a certain category, whether it was runs, hits, RBIs, whatever it was, on base. 64 times in his 24-year career, he had a black mark. They darkened the stat for that season in that category. Babe Ruth had over 65. Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, Ted Williams, Willie Mays, Henry Aaron, all these guys. A lot of black marks on their resumes. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going through the list of career batting average leaders. Anyone who's batted 300 or better in their career, I've already covered them. Over 200 guys. I'm looking at guys now below that, below the 300 career batting average. This video, Jose Vidro. Have you heard of him? I'll have to admit it, I haven't. I clicked on his name in career batting average leaders. He comes up 298 career batting average, but just 12 years. 1,418 games. Not enough. But he got 1,524 hits. So that's better than a hit a game. So I'm looking for a black mark on his career. I don't see one. So in all his games, he never led the league in any category. Not once. But looking at his career, I see about 3 good years. The year 2000, he was 25 years old. He's playing for the Montreal Expos. He scored 101 runs and had 200 hits. Exactly. Way to go, Jose. Batted .330, had 97 RBIs, and had 327 total bases. You break 300 total bases, good year. You break 300, obviously, good. So he went 4 for 5 in the year 2000. What do I mean? I like 5 categories for a ball player to achieve in their baseball season. What are the 5? I like 100 runs scored. 1. I like 200 hits. 2. I like 100 RBIs. 3. I like 300 or better batting average. 4. And I like 300 or more total bases. Those 5 things. You go 5 for 5. That's good. Did you know that Lou Gehrig had 8 seasons where he went 5 for 5 in those categories? He surpassed the 100 runs scored, the 200 hits, the 100 RBIs, the 300 batting average, the 300 total base. He did it 8 times, a record. Chuck Klein. I didn't realize this, but when I did his profile, he went 5 for 5. 5 years in a row. That is a record. So Jose Vidro in the year 2000 went 4 for 5. He had the 100 runs scored. He had the 200 hits. He had the 330 batting average, and he had the 327 total bases. He fell short in the RBIs. He had 97. Didn't get the 100 RBIs. But that's a good year. And then in 2002, another good year. 103 runs scored, 190 hits. Well, you get close to 200 hits in a season. That is a good year. 96 RBIs, again close to 100, but never had 100 in his career. He bats .315 and had 296 total bases. So those are two good years. And then in the year 2007, he had 172 hits and batted .314. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons out of 12. He batted .300 or better. But he stopped playing at age 33. So only 12 years to his career. I wonder what happened, whether injured or maybe just gave up baseball. I can see ball players, they start off playing Major League Baseball at a young age, let's say 20 years old. And after about 10 years, you may come to the realization that say, hey, this is a hard game. I can't handle it, all the traveling, all the games, all the times away from my family. And some guys give it up. Other guys realize that their body just can't take a 162-game season. They're injured a lot, and they give it up. Other players lose interest, or maybe some players just don't have the talent anymore, and they don't get contracts from major league clubs. That could happen. So I don't know the case of Jose Vidro. He had 3 good years, but he couldn't maintain a long career, only 12 years. So he finishes .298 career batting average. But interesting guy in baseball history. I like that 200-hit season. Batted .330 in 153 games. You bat over 300, you got to take a look at the guy. That should be the goal of every major league player, don't you think? Bat 300 or better. How about the guys who bat 400 or better in a season? Would you consider them the greatest players in history? If you can bat 400 or better, and it's not just 100 games, but if you can do it in 150 games or more, bat 400. Just think of all the at-bats. And there are guys who have done it. Ty Cobb did it 3 times. Rogers Hornsby 3 times. There's another guy named Jesse Burkett did it 3 times. Ted Williams did it once. Some guys have done it twice. 400 or better batting average. How about Hugh Duffy? Batted .440 one year, and it wasn't a fluke. He had 500 at bats. It was 1894. Hugh Duffy batted .440. He had over 230 hits, I think it was. That's a record that will never be broken. .440 batting average. And you need the 500 at-bats to qualify, and he did it. All right, we're done with Jose Vidro. Who's next on my list? I'm going to go down the list here just for the fun of it and pick guys I've never even heard of and just look at their career. Look for black marks. That's what I'm looking for. So I've got a guy on the list here. I'm going down. Don Hurst. Only 7 years. Played in the 1920s and 30s. But he has a .298 career batting average. I'm going to look at his career next, and I'll do it quickly. And I'll keep going down the list, looking at players I've never even heard of. And what I'm looking for are black marks. Talk to you later. I'm out.